Okay, so now we're doing final exam review part D. So it says the figures are similar, which means they're like brothers. They have the same shape, but one's small and one's big. And it says find x. So whenever you see something that's big, small, you use the method small, big. Small, big, and you make a proportion, and you say, okay, I have to find x. Where is x? X is on the big triangle, so we always put it up. It's on the big triangle and we put it up. And I'm going to say, okay, what matches the x on the small one, on the small triangle? 5. Now I have to pick another number, any number on the big one to go down. So let's pick this one. So 26, and the one that matches it is 13. Okay, so x goes with 5, 26 goes with 13. Okay, so now we want to get x by itself. So in order to get x by itself, we have to go same over same. So times 26, 26 over 26 is equal to 1. So that makes a 1. So that's really 1x. But I have to do the same to the other side, times 26. Okay, so using my calculator, I can go 26 times 5 over 13, 10. So 1x is 10, or just x equals 10. Oh, there it is there. So right away, I see small, big. So I know I have to use this method, the same method. So the figures are similar. That means they're like brothers. So they look the same, but one is small and one is big. And we have to find x. So small, big. X is again on the big triangle, so I always put it up. You can put it down, but it makes a lot more work and a lot more math. So 36 matches the x, so I put it with the x. Now I can pick another number. I'm going to take the big side. So 33 is on the big, and 27 is on the small. So this over this, this over this. Now x wants to be alone, so I have to get rid of the 33. So I do it to both sides. 33 over 33 is equal to 1, so that makes a 1x. And let's use our calculators for this. 33 times 36 over 27, 44. So x equals 44. What does that mean? It means this side is 44. Right here, x, so this side is 44. Oh, I see small, big. So I know it's the same method, and I have to find x and I have to find y. Okay, small, big. So let's do x first. X is on the big one, so I'm going to go up. So this one matches this one. And this is 2.8, not 28. And then I can't use this one because this has a y. I have to choose the one that has two numbers. So I'm going to do this one. So 3 is on the big, and 2.4 is on the small. So it goes this over this, and this over this. So x wants to be alone, so I have to get rid of the 3. Whatever I do to this side, I have to do the same to that side to keep it equal. So that's 1. So 1x is equal to 3 times 2.8 over 2.4. So 3.5. So x is 3.5. So it's 3.5, there's 3.5, so it's not that one, it's not that one. And here x is 3.5. So now we do it again, small, big. So we have to find y. Y is on the small, so I put it up on the small, and I have to use, so here's y, and the matching number on the big is 4.5. And I'm going to use these numbers again, okay? Because I have to choose a side that has a number on each triangle. So I'm going to go y over 2.4 and 4.5 over 3. Now y wants to be alone, so I have to get rid of my 2.4. So that's 1, so I'm going to have to 1y equals, oops, 1y equals, let's put that in my calculator, 4.5 times 2.4 over 3. 3.6. So y is 3.6, and this is 4 point, what was it? 3.5. So y is 3.6. So it's this one. Okay, so here, if you look at these shapes, it's not small big. They're exactly the same size and same shape. So when it says congruent, it's like twins. They're exactly the same. They're photocopies, which makes everything easier. Okay, so it says the two figures are congruent, exactly the same. Find the measures of the side. So angle BAC. So that means angle A, BAC. So I have to find this angle. So first, there's no information about angles on the side, but there is here. If this one is 20 and this is 115, we can find this one. If I add them all up, they're equal to 180. So I can go 180 minus 115 minus 20, and that will give me this angle. Minus, 115 minus 20 equals 45 degrees. So here, this is 45 degrees. But because they're photocopies, A matches A, so A is also 45 degrees. So, there. So it's easy. You just find it on this, and it's the same. So let's look at the next one. So we have to find angle B prime, ABC. ABC. It's a mistake because they gave us, this is a mistake here because look, the answer is ACB. We have to find angle C. So it says find this one. So there's a mistake in the computer. Angle C. ACB, ACB. Okay, so we have to find this one. Well, we know this one. We don't know this one. Oh look, but we do know C over here. So because they're exactly the same, they're photocopies of each other, this one is 122. Oh, well we just found it. Angle C prime is 122. It's exactly the same as this. I didn't have to do any work. I just had to recognize that congruent means they're photocopies of each other. They're exactly the same. They just gave them different names, like two brothers. One is Muhammad, one is Faisal. But they're exactly the same. They're twins. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so this is correct. So it says find the side. Because it has the line on top, it means side. When it has this like less than side, that means angle. Okay, but when it has a hat on it, it means side. But it says they're congruent. That means they're exactly the same. They're just like twins. Okay, so we have to find side AC prime. So this side. Oh, well look, we know all the sides here. The big one is 25, the small one is 10, and the medium size is 20. So AC prime is 10. It's the same because they're like twins. They're congruent. No work. You just have to recognize that congruent means like twins, like a photocopy. Everything is exactly the same. Okay.